Yeah, nothing surprises me, but I heard Hamzah Sheeraz was in town.
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
I'm very well, Dev, yourself?
Very, very well. You must love Riyadh. Normally, when you come to Riyadh, you knock someone out and then you go home. Not tonight, Hamzah, no? You're all right, yeah?
February 22nd, that'll be happening, God willing.
Yes.
God willing.
100%. Well, let me just get your kind of... I haven't spoke to you about your upcoming fight.
Yeah.
Carlos Adames, WBC World Middleweight Championship. That step up, that world title, it's here, Hamzah.
Yeah, no, for sure. And listen, I've been saying to everyone, it's what dreams are made of. I think if I ain't ready now, I don't think I'll ever be ready. Do you know what I mean? And just looking forward to it, Dev. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting in there and see what I'm all about.
He's a good fighter, Adames. It's a tough task.
Yeah, listen, he bangs. He's experienced. He knows what he's doing. I've got to be on my A game to get the win, and I'm sure you'll get nothing less but that.
It's what we expect from Hamzah Sheeraz. He tends to go through everyone.
I hear a lot. It's not what you're told, it's what happens in camp. And I hear a lot of what happens in camps. We know the same people, so I know how this young man performs, and when he produces cameos of brilliance inside the gym, I think we have just seen the tip of the iceberg.
And what about this Saturday night? This is the fight, right? This is Tyson's chance to avenge defeat, Usyk's chance to cement his legacy. Tell us your thoughts.
Listen, I know you didn't ask for a prediction, but I'm going to give it straight away.
Give me it.
I've got Fury winning, and I see him dominating, and I know a lot of people don't think that, but I think the way he's gone about himself in camp, the way you just got to look at him. You just got to look at him. And if you know boxing, you know a different man's going to turn up.
There you go.
You know a different man's going to turn up, and yeah, I expect a Fury win.
And just the interview that he did in there, I don't know if you saw that.
I just missed it.
I mean, it was like one word. It was damage, pain. I think he said damage again as well.
Yeah.
He's not giving much away. He means it.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's just these little slight changes, not so much physically, but mentally, that gets you dialed in for fights like this. And like I said, I expect him to dominate.
Can I just ask you, you box at middleweight, obviously, but what do you weigh now? Because you look like you're pretty much on weight.
It's a secret.
Almost.
It's a secret.
Yeah, okay,
I can't be giving my secrets.
Are you not cold? That's what I want to know.
To be fair, everyone's. I'm all right.
Well, you see, this is it, isn't it? The alpha males are wearing t-shirts. He's got no body fat, and I have. So he wins.
I'm layered up, to be fair, so I'll stay out of that one. Tell me this: Tyson Fury hasn't spoke to his family. Paris, 3 months. His children, 3 months. It's a long time. It's a lot of sacrifice. Can you relate to some of that? Because I know you took yourself away.
I've been doing that for 4 years with my family, ever since I've been to LA. I know it sounds a bit mad, especially at the level I was at 4 years ago, to be doing such a severe thing, but it paid off. It's paying off as well. And Marvin Hagler said back in the day, it's like being in prison, and that's exactly the best way to look at it. And it works for me, and I'm sure it's going to work for Tyson as well.
Do you know what's interesting? When he's talking about that, he says he doesn't want to have to switch between husband mode, dad mode, to beast mode. I'm curious with yourself, because you're not a husband, you're not a father, you're just a beast all the time, right?
Yeah. I know. I was going to say I can't really talk for him in that aspect, but I suppose the only kind of way I can look at it is kind of being a family man, being around your mum. You do become a bit soft, because I am a mummy's boy at the end of the day. You do become soft, and you got to kind of, I had to kind of eliminate myself from that to understand the mission ahead of becoming a world champion.
A hungry fighter is a dangerous fighter. A hungry champion is an unbeatable champion. And so having that mentality, you've got to create that environment. So if you're a champion, you get all the trappings, you get the fame, you get the glory, you get the riches, big house, big car, everything. But that makes you soft. Because when you've got to fight, and when you've got to dig deep, like a hungry challenger that's chasing you, you've got to have that same mentality. You've got to be as hungry as he is, and you've got to put yourself in that position. So I understand that. I understand Tyson Fury doing that. Many fighters aren't willing to make that sacrifice. And they're the ones that don't stay champion for long.
Well, we're back to Rocky again, fellas. We're back to Rocky. You know, when Mickey says to Rocky, "You've got civilised, Rock. You've got civilised." It's always the same. Back to Balboa for life lessons. But you know, it is an interesting thing to do, because it always seems to me that when it comes down to it, at that elite level, whether you're going to win or lose, it depends quite basically on how hard you are, how much hardship you can take, how much suffering you can take and suck up and come back. And that's why you make it tough for yourself during camp.
Yeah, no, for sure. Listen, at levels like this, it's all, you're physically almost as strong as each other, you're as fit as each other. It all comes down to what's happening up there.
This February 22nd card that you're on, where you're challenging for, it's unbelievable, Hamzah. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, no, listen, unreal card, and I'm a bit upset that I can't watch the other fights. Do you know what I mean? I can't really watch them, but I suppose it's, listen, I've been part of historic nights ever since I've been on the Riyadh season cards. And yeah, huge thank you to His Excellency Turko Sheikh for allowing me to do so. And I've always said, give me the platform and I'll deliver. And hopefully, come February 22nd, I'll put on a barnstorm.
And this Riyadh season, it's changed the whole game, right?
Yeah.
It's changed your life.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, it's got me out of debt. I was in crazy debt. It's got me out of debt. And it's kind of catapulted me from here to here in terms of my career, whereas without it, maybe it would have took an extra year or an extra 2 years. So yeah, I'm forever grateful.
So what's the plan then? If you beat Adamets, presumably you get that out of the way, you're looking to clean up all these belts, so you're going to go up, you're a big fella, surely super middleweight can't be too long to do that.
To be fair, and honestly, I don't know how long I can make middleweight for. I'll maybe 2, God willing, I'll get the win, 2 or 3 at a push, but I think after that it'll definitely be a move up to 168.
Good stuff. Hamzah, I'm sure I'll see you at a big press conference soon. Thank you so much. Great to see you.
Thank you.
The unbeaten middleweight sensation Hamzah Sheeraz in action February 22nd, challenging for the WBC World Middleweight Championship.